The devil is in the details. You've heard the old saying. It's not in the Bible. It was actually a proverb attributed in the 20th century to Ludwig Mies van der Rohe, a German-American architect. It meant that something which seems simple may not be so simple. The phrase is actually derived earlier in the 1800s in Germany and was originally stated as the good God is in the details, or in German, der liebe Gott steckt in Details. I speak a little German. It refers to anything which has hair-splitting attention to precision and complexity. I apply it to demonic possession. 1 Kings 6:38 speaks of the building of Solomon's temple and says, the house was finished in all its detail and according to its plans. Today, the body of a Christian is to be the dwelling place of God, a sacred temple set apart. 1 Corinthians 6:19 says, do you not know that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit? That passage in 1 Kings I just mentioned describes the minute attention paid to precision in building Solomon's temple. So, in like manner, our lives are a detailed spiritual architecture of either good or evil. As an exorcist, I know that, generally speaking, casting out evil spirits isn't really that simple. It's not a shouted-out process that some portray it to be. There are many details in an exorcism, such as the following: investigating generational evils, starting with what the victim knows of what the devil has done in serious sins in the family. Secondly, evaluating the effects that various traumas have had on the demon's host to determine what doors were opened by such things as sexual abuse. There's a third factor, listing all the witchcraft practices of divination, New Age, spiritualism, the occult, and all experimentation with pagan religions. And here's yet another factor, identifying the emotional strongholds of an individual caused by a dysfunctional family, such as rejection, abandonment, word curses, spiritual neglect. Well, you can see the devil's in the details. During a successful exorcism, we are constantly looking for legal rights that the demons use to possess the person. That can sometimes take a while. It can take many minutes, hours, even days, and sometimes longer to uncover all the ways that Satan gained entry. Sometimes the most important issue concerning spiritual bondage isn't what seems obvious, but what the Bible calls ensnaring sins, as it says in Hebrews 12:1. Lay aside every weight and the sin which so easily ensnares us, and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us. So if you want deliverance from Satan's grasp, by all means, take note of the big sins in your life that you need to confess and turn away from. But be on guard. The Song of Solomon, Solomon 2:15, warns that sometimes the little foxes spoil the vines. What's really holding you in Satan's grasp may not be the more obvious bondages in your life. Remember, sometimes the devil really is in the details.
Your financial support and prayers make it possible for us to bring hope for the hurting and freedom to those in spiritual bondage. For the latest information regarding ministry outreaches, go to boblarson.org or call 303-980-1511.